Hey everybody, check this out. Luke and I are going to be reviewing 3 different bars, two Mars bars and 1 Snickers that are either limited edition or available for a short time only. They're all made by Mars, so interesting that they come out with all these different varieties.
Competing against themselves.
Yeah, self-competition. Interesting concept. They must think it's worthwhile.
We've got a Mars Brownie.
We have a Snickers with 3 nuts.
And half its like. And then you've got, Honeycomb. Which sounds like it might be good.
Yeah. That will be interesting. And the 3 nuts, I don't know what they are. Does it tell us what they are? Yes.
Oh, 3 different types of, okay, I got it.
Oh, now it's clear. Almonds, peanuts, and hazelnuts.
Well, I like all 3 of those.
Yeah, and then, of course, with the chewy caramel and a slab of nougat covered in chocolate. So.
Okay, and what have we got here with the brownie? Thick chocolate nougat with dark caramel covered in milk chocolate. So obviously the dark caramel is where the brownie comes from, and I wonder whether they're trying to hail the old brownies that you would make that were
yeah, I think so.
sold by the Girl Guides or whatever.
Yes.
No.
Quite possibly. And the Honeycomb Mars has the whipped honeycomb flavoured nougat. So that's the difference there. So
they're messing with the nougat and they're messing with the caramel.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Interesting concept. Which one do you want to go first?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so excited.
Do that.
This one's actually got it's got 2 little pieces in it, so it's a bigger pack.
Wow.
So you've got double trouble.
Yep.
Oh.
So a brownie flavoured Mars. Now this is the limited edition.
That's not a knife.
No, that's not a knife.
All right, there we go. Oh,
yep.
Didn't have to do the 10-second rule on the floor. 3-second rule. All right.
No.
So yeah, you can see the darkness.
Yes. Darker colour, darker nougat, isn't it?
The caramel in this one
Caramel.
is the darker.
Thick choc.
Or
thick choc nougat.
I think, as they say in America, caramel. Caramel.
Okay. Yeah, so everything's a bit different. The nougat is thick. The caramel is dark.
Well, I understand I relate to the thickness part of it.
Yes.
All right, let's give it a whirl.
Is it anything like a brownie? It is.
Chewy. Like
very chewy.
A Mars.
I'd say there's not a huge difference between this and what I remember of a Mars bar.
You do get that little bit of a hint of brownie, and I'm trying to work out what flavour makes that.
Yeah, I don't know. And like the brownies that I'm familiar with anyway have a certain amount of crunch to them, which this doesn't have.
Great.
I don't think.
No.
Yeah, a Mars brownie.
It's certainly a stronger flavour. It's almost, I don't want to say chocolatey. It feels like more of a chocolatey flavour to the caramel. Which is probably why they call it a darker caramel.
Yes, yeah.
And maybe that's what a brownie's probably just that little bit more richer chocolate without being sweeter, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Now the sugar levels do seem to be down a bit on this compared to a normal Mars bar, and that's true again. 54, still a lot of sugar. 54 grams per 100 grams. I think the original Mars was 58 or 59 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's slightly down on the sugar level, and yet, even though it's only slight, I actually can taste that.
Yeah, it's not as sweet, and I think also that extra chocolatey flavour. Not that chocolate. I mean, chocolate itself is a sweet flavour, but it's not like sugar. It's not that. It's a different sweetness. So it's probably edging a bit closer to more of your dark chocolate flavours. or as we would understand, a brownie. Now, is it a brownie a concept that other countries would understand?
Yeah, USA, brownies, definitely.
Okay.
I need a drink.
All right. Yeah. Well, if you understand what a brownie is, it definitely has a hint of that. I wouldn't say it overtakes it, but
Yep,
it's certainly there.
I like that, and I'd give it a low. This is really good, but it was because of that lower sugar level, it's still quite good.
I'd probably give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, all right, let's move on to the Snickers.
Your heart's delight. The 3 nuts.
We're going to be so sugared out by the end of this lot. Sugars, 3 nuts. Snickers, 3 nuts.
Because we keep talking about sugar.
I've got sugar on the brain.
So this is a limited edition, as was the last Mars.
There we go.
There you go. All right. Do a bit of surgery.
So we'll be looking for the almonds, the peanuts, and the hazelnuts,
So you can,
and the old chewy caramel with that slab of nougat.
right. So you can't. I mean, it looks very similar to a normal Snickers. I would say actually the caramel looks a little lighter than a normal Snickers.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Other than that, it looks very similar though.
yeah.
So it might, those nuts.
Yeah. We'll see if that makes a
You
difference.
might have to eat the whole bar to find all the different nuts.
Oh well. I do these things sometimes.
Once again, I'm straight away reminded of why I prefer Snickers.
Me too. But slightly different. Snickers really satisfies. You can taste the difference in the nuts. It's not a massive.
Yep.
But no, the almonds particularly, I think.
Yeah.
I think because I just got a hint of one then.
Okay. I don't think I got peanuts, and
Oh, hang on.
I think I got a little bit of hazelnut. Because I'm a bit of an almond eater, and I didn't get any almonds. It's disappointing.
I've got a bit of almond, and then just at the end there, I've got the hazelnut.
Okay.
So yeah, you can taste again not much of a difference, particularly in the initial bite. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I'll have a little bit
go
more.
hunting for an almond.
Let's see if I can find an almond.
If at first you don't
I
succeed.
have noticed. Yes, I will try again. The sugar level is slightly up on the normal Snickers. I think the normal one was
About 40 something,
47, 48.
Yep.
Here we have nearly 51.
A bit.
So slightly more sugar than the normal Snickers. All right, we'll give this a go. Maybe I'm just not picking up the almonds.
What else can we say about this? Yeah, it really is just, I mean, 3 nuts is the difference. Apart from a bit more sugar, and maybe that's to offset the different nuts having a stronger flavour.
Yeah. It is very nutty. Whether there's more nuts than a normal Snickers bar, I'm not sure. I think I'm getting confused with the nuts.
Going crazy over the nuts.
Yeah, it's just confusing me completely. To be honest, I can't tell the difference in the nuts. They're just all blending around in my mouth. I don't know which is which.
Well, there's more there.
I've had enough.
If at first, you've had enough. Okay.
I've had enough. I've had enough of the nuts.
I have noticed here. Oh, this is a limited edition as well. The Honeycomb. I didn't pick that. Mars give you 53 grams, whereas the Snickers 45 grams.
Ah, okay.
So you get a little bit more of Mars.
Yeah.
In
each
of your
bar.
packets. Yeah.
All right. Look. Once again, I prefer Snickers, and I know why. They are less sweet, less sugar. And the 3 nuts is really good, but I don't know that I can taste a lot of difference between it and the normal one. Maybe that's just the way I perceive those nuts.
Yeah, I think 4 out of 5. I actually quite like that, and again, not much different to the original, but I could taste. I did get a hint of almond, and I did get a hint of
The hazelnut.
the hazelnut. And my preference normally, if I had chocolate and I walked into a store,
Yep.
I wouldn't get a bar like this. I would get like a Cadbury's chocolate, but I would get the hazelnut. That would be what I would if I was having
I would get
being
the
naughty day.
Cadbury's almond with dark chocolate.
Ah, right.
So
And that-
you're a hazelnut guy?
Yeah, an
I'm
almond
an
guy.
almond
They're
guy.
both in there, and along with just normal everyday peanuts.
Yeah, well, you've done well, Luke, with that review.
Yeah, I like that.
I did really bad.
Now let's see how this be.
Yeah,
Um,
leave that for later.
all right, we'll crack open. So honeycomb. This could be interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was going to show us any crunch, like
Yeah.
a honeycomb crunch.
Yeah, Crunchy Bar and others.
I wonder if they have that in the States.
Yeah. Crunchy Bar is quite yummy. But anyway,
All right.
Honeycomb from Mars. We'll go
So
for-
when I was cutting it, it didn't feel like
wow.
traditional honeycomb.
No, but it looks very different to a normal Mars bar.
It was quite yellow.
Yeah, very yellow down in there.
Yellow.
Yep. It's got a yellow belly. yellow belly. Okay.
All right, I'm going to give it a whirl.
Yep. Mmm.
So chewy.
Mmm. Mmm. What's happening there?
While you're waiting, just head down to the shops and
Mmm.
grab yourself a Mars. Straight off the bat, you can tell that it's different to
Yeah, there's-
a traditional Mars.
yeah. And obviously that's the honeycomb, but what is it doing? What is the honeycomb doing?
You can taste it. It does have that honeycomb taste, but it doesn't have the texture of honeycomb. It's a Mars texture.
Yeah, so like if you have a crunchy bar, the honeycomb is crunchy. This is a soft honeycomb, if that makes any sense.
So it's like they've either discovered the flavours through unnatural means.
Yeah.
I don't mean like a witch, but
It's got the taste of honeycomb, but it doesn't have the texture of honeycomb.
I don't know, you're usually better at kind of searching through what's in there.
The
might be-
sugar, yeah.
Well, sugar, and even if
Oh, wow, the sugar's way back up again. The sugar is back up and over 58 grams per 100 grams. So, yeah, sugar levels are right back up with the honeycomb bar.
right,
And,
an extra spoonful of sugar.
yeah, pretty much. That's right back up there with the normal Mars bar. So there you go. I'd say the texture is the thing with that. I was expecting a bit more texture to it, and it's not there. But it is quite a smooth bar, like a normal Mars bar is, with the honeycomb flavour.
I would give it a 3.5. Probably, I would equate it with a normal Mars, even though it's got the different honeycomb
Yes.
taste. But I didn't think. I actually, if I was going to go for honeycomb, I would prefer a standard honeycomb chocolate, like a crunchy violet crumble, something that's actually got the honeycomb covered in chocolate.
Crunch, yeah. Yes, I would prefer something that said honey. I would like to have seen something that had honeycomb as a part of its label to actually have a honeycomb crunch. And it doesn't. So
No, it does have the flavour.
definitely got the flavour, and it's pretty good because of that, because it is a very tasty bar. So I'd call it really good, just like the others.
Well, there you go. Well, you've got a.
Yeah, my preference though
Oh, yeah?
is still the Snickers.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Yes, we've
can't
got a
go
lot of
wrong.
chocolate to get through.
Yeah, we got that. We got that. Yes, it's Snickers you're holding on for later.
Yeah,
So
Wow. Yes, we're going to be so sugared out, it's going to be interesting.
they're all a bit actually like picnic. They don't look that great.
Yeah. A picnic is for another day. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very soon. Bye.
Now I'm angry.
Wow. It's huge.